I'm a vice chairman of sharEvery, and we have been here for a long period, and we have been meeting different people, and we have learning, and as well as we have been learning, and as well as we have been sharing. So, and today we have a new host in our sharEvery platform. It's really great, sir, and we are going to learn something from you, and you are going to add one more feather to our sharEvery platform. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Big pleasure for me to have this time to have we interact together about English. Before I'm starting, let me introduce myself. As Mr. Rambabu said before, I have been teaching English for 13 years, and we know in Indonesia, English is our foreign language. So we have different method how to teach English for our students. And this night topic is about acquiring the ability to speak English effectively. And as we know, there are 4 parts of English: listening, writing, speaking, and reading. And this night I'm focusing on speaking, acquiring the ability to speak effective English. As we know, when we were in our mom's belly, our moms always talk with us, even though in a good time or a bad time. She always talk with us when we are in our mom's belly. So now let's go first. Why speaking? Why reason for teaching speaking? Speaking as activities provide rehearsals, opportunities or change to practice real life in the safety of our life. And next, speaking tasks in which we try to use language or all the language we know to provide feedback for us. And the third reason, the more we have opportunity to activate the various elements of language we have stored in our brains, the more automatic the use of these elements become. Okay, this is the 3 reasons why I use speaking as our topic for this night. And we go next. When we talk something about speaking, it's really hard for us when we deliver our thoughts. Does this sound familiar? We think first about the reflections. Does this sound familiar, or haven't you give a small fortune to have the ability to speak convexly and persuasively in public? As we know, whenever we are asked to speak in front of audience or our, like me when I speak in front of my students, sometimes I get something really different when I talk with my family in my house or in other places. But when we talk in other people in public, we get something really different. So what is the make us feel different? Let's go next. When we talk in front of public or other people, something comes to our minds. We lost our self-conscience. So frightened, we can't think clearly, we can't concentrate, we can't remember. Now we can't intend to say. That things feel affected in our mind when we are asked to speak in front of public or in front of others. Okay. As we know, one of the patterns say practice makes perfect. In our life, whenever we are, when we start something new in our life, and don't worry, you need to do something. You have to get more practice. So let me show you kind of practice that we are going to do when we are doing speaking. The first one, to make you more understand the speaking skills, you have to be diligent to study by doing the task. And the second one, to improve your English or any other language, speaking skill will help you to communicate more easily and effectively. And the third, to build your confidence to practice it. And the third, don't be shy to speak. And the fifth, the more you do it, more confident you will become. I know each of us in this Zoom meeting, the fifth example I gave to you, maybe 1 or 2 related with our lives. For me, I explain to you, when I was asked to lead the morning flag ceremony at my school for the first time, I get something problem. I say that is it time for me to give the as a commander on the flag ceremony? But I have to do because I have to show to my students that time I have to be confident in front of them. Okay, so I do hope that this practice, you can build up your life with this kind of examples. We go next for the slide. As a born public speaker, it means that we all here and we were born as a public speaker. Yeah, why? Because each of us has our ability to speak. So in this kind of as a born public speaker, I give something you need to know that what if we care enough for a result, we will most certainly attain it. If we wish to be good, we will be good. If we wish to be rich, we will be rich. If we wish to be learned, we will learn. Everything about speaking, we need to learn. Yeah, we need to put in our mind that we have to care enough that something we get in result. And next, in this presentation, I have two role models in my life. The first one I took from Abraham Lincoln. I think that all of us know about Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln is the president of America. He is the 16th president of America. And I read about his book. Yeah, he said that I believe that I shall never be old enough to speak without embarrassment when I have nothing to say. We know that he is the president of America, and he is so need to speak in front of his audience without embarrassment. Why? Because everything can happen to us. Even though he isn't a president, he's giving his speech, but he has something really embarrassing to do so. So next is Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Yeah, he's a philosopher, and he said that I began without knowing what I was going to say and finished without knowing what I had said. I only prepared the speaker. Yeah, only the prepared speaker deserve to be confident. I highlight the confidence. Confidence is goes around us. How we protect, how to manage ourselves to be confident. Even though he is a philosopher, he wrote some kinds of books, but he is also less of confidence. Okay, we go next. Now I give you the tips how to be good in speaking, and I don't give you much about this one. I only take two of this example for you. The first one, take a deep breath. I see everyone here get nervous when we are asked him or her to come in front of us to give some speech. So before you come to audience, come to your students, come to some other people that you are asked to have some like celebration, you have to take a deep breath. It means that to relaxing, to do something that you're going to in the flow. And the second one, draw yourself up to full height and look your audience straight in your eyes and begin to talk. Yes, sometimes I do this one because I was asked to be a host in some kind of party or some kind of celebration. Yeah, I did this one to protect myself. How do I do before I perform? Because at the time we don't get any confidence, lack side or something in ourselves. Yeah, we can let the audience get in trouble with them because they really he is not have a good enough for confidence. So how could we present this? Okay, and the next, before I'm going to wrap about my presentations, let me give you something to have for this night. If you believe you can't, you probably can't. And if you believe you won't, you most assuredly won't. If you dream it, you can do it. It means that everything, we believe, we can do it, and that if we dream about that one, we can get it. So that's it about that presentation I give to you. I'm so grateful. That's all about the presentation this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Baba Jonah, because I know him as Baba, because I call him as Baba.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. To be frank, I am a Toastmaster from the past 18 years.
Yes.
And what he did in 20 minutes is what we learned in the past 18 years. So in Toastmaster, we learn how to speak effectively, how to be a good leader. So one of them is communication. As he rightly said, English is not our mother tongue. Maybe, I don't know, but now we have a global crowd. I don't know, maybe, pardon me if someone is a English mother tongue, pardon me. At least in India, most of us are not, our mother tongue is not English. But how well we speak, how do we communicate? It's a big art. And I'm really so happy to see that he covered in 20 minutes. For sure, English communication is all about you putting it yourself. It's like a swimming pool. You can't swim by reading a book. You have to swim yourself. Similarly, he's given the points, but you have to use those points. Only then you'll see. Wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, very happy to see you, Jagadish sir. Introduce yourself and then please go ahead.
Okay, hi everyone, my name is Marta Isabel. I came from Mexico. I'm 22 years old and I've been teaching English for a very short period of time, like 4 years. Yeah, English is very important, and speaking and communicating is the highest ability we have as humans. And I believe that, well, for me, it's more not to worry about it, because I have had students that can't communicate and can't speak also because they are too worried. So I don't know, but for me and my students, it's like I always said, don't worry, just start speaking. And well, I always have this opportunity to have this gathering to Johnny. Thank you so much for inviting me. Your presentation was amazing. I love it, really. Your tips were really good. I also took some notes, by the way. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Very happy to listen from you, Martha, ma'am.
My name is Rano. I'm from Indonesia, Southeast Sulawesi. Thank you for your great presentation, Mr. Johannes Joni, and thank you for inviting me in this group. Yeah, I'm the lecturer in one of the university in here. Actually, English is we're not talking English a lot in Sulawesi, because English is not our second language. Even the English is not our second language. So if we want to talk in English, so we have to join in the group English club, something like that. But I have a very question, because actually I am so nervous when I first time. Until now, when I want to speak English in front of the people, I always nervous. So I don't know how to handle it. Maybe because I read a quote that maybe embracing ourselves for the first time, maybe it's the thing we are doing for brave in speaking in front of the people or the person. So maybe there's some tips from Mr. Johannes Joni, because you already teaching a lot of time in English. So maybe you have tips for me how to presentation in the front of the people or the student to make more confident about that. Thank you so much.